Yo guys, I'm back with another GTA 5 video. Today I'm going to be making a video about the best cars under 750k in GTA 5 online. So I hope you enjoy. So here we've got the Banshee 900R, which you can get for 105k off the Benny's website and then upgrade it into a supercar for 670k, something like that I'm pretty sure, which will equal to about 770k for this car. I know it's a bit over 750k, but it's just only by 20k. And yeah, so this car's got amazing acceleration, very good top speed. I've made a video about the top 10 fastest cars in the game, and this car was like in the list, so I'll make sure you go check that video out on my channel. Yeah, but there's one downside about this car as well, is that when you start driving the car, it leaves a lot of back tire spin. So it's like, let's say you're holding R1 and R2 and you're getting ready for a race, it's like your back tire is gonna spin, which makes you go a bit slower and stuff. But this car is like very good, and it's definitely a steal if you're gonna buy this car. It's very good for supercar races as well, and yeah, I suggest buying this car 100%. Alright, and let's go on to our next car. Okay, so here we've got the Gasket Torus for 498k. This is a very fast SUV. It's definitely one of the fastest cars in the game, and sometimes I just take this car out for a drive because it's just like very fast. Acceleration is very good, top speed is very good as well, but there is a downside to this car as well, is that the turning is good, but sometimes when you're making like sharp turns, you could oversteer and sometimes may even flip the car, because like, you know, because it's going at a high speed and it's like very fast. It's a very fast car, so you might end up flipping the car or something. But for 498k, this car is definitely very good for that price. Definitely one of the fastest cars out there, and suggest buying a car if you're looking for something cheap and good or nice looking, because this car is just very good. But it's just, you know, that downside which makes it a little bit worse, but apart from that, it's a very good car. Alright, so let's go on to our next car. Okay, so here we've got the Benefactor Shafter V12 for 300k, which is the Almond, and there's a regular version for about 116k that you can get as well. This car sounds different from like any other vehicle because it's got the V12 engine, and there's not much to this car. It's just like it's pretty fast. It's not one of the fastest though. Handling's pretty good, turning's pretty good, but it's not like one of them cars that I would like 100% buy. So yeah, let's test out the armor on this vehicle. Okay, so now we're going to shoot the windows. So this window can take a few bullets, as you see right there. We keep shooting the windows. They're pretty armored. They're armored, which is good. They can take quite a good amount of bullets before the window actually fully breaks, and because this car is armored obviously. So let's see how many rockets it can take. So we're going to try with the homing launcher, and one, and do a second one. Boom. Alright, so it blows up in 2 homing missiles, and yeah, that's pretty much it for this car. Let's go on to our next car. Okay, so here we've got the Gauntlet Hellfire for 745k. This is one of my favorite cars to drive because this car is just a monster. The look of this car is just so good. It can beat out many sports cars and supercars as well because of how fast this car is. And its acceleration is very good as well. Very good handling. And yeah, this car is just very good overall. It's got a special feature as well because it's a muscle car. It can like wheelie and stuff. So what you do is you hold R1 and R2 and then you like let go, and then you should be able to wheelie. But if you want to wheelie like for a few seconds, what you do is like you hold R1 and R2 and then you let go, and then you hold R2 again like I'm doing right now, and then you can actually last for a few seconds like on 2 wheels, which is actually very sick about this car, and I absolutely love it. And for 745k, I definitely suggest buying this car because it's just such a great car overall and stuff. So yeah, let's go on to our next car. Okay, so here we've got the Paragon Almond, which is for free actually. How you actually get this car is you need to own a penthouse, and then you do all Miss Baker's missions, which I 100% suggest doing if you own a penthouse if you haven't already, because getting this car is this car is definitely like worth getting for just spending a little bit of your time just doing those missions. The front of this car kind of reminds me of a Bentley, and the back reminds me of a Porsche. It's just like this car, I'd say, looks very good. I'm pretty sure it's got a special feature of like shooting like little minigun bullets, but I'm not too sure. Yeah, so this car is very fast as well. It's got pretty good acceleration, good handling, and this car is armored as well. So what we're gonna do is have a check on its windows and stuff, how it works. And yeah, so it's the same as the Benefactor Shafter V12. It just like takes quite a few bullets to shoot out the windows. Yeah, and that's pretty much it for this car. Let's see how much rockets it can take actually. 1 and 2. Yep, just 2 as well. So yeah, it's definitely a good car getting for free. So if you've got spare time and you own the penthouse, just spend some time doing those missions with random online players or your friends, because getting this car for free is just like really good. And yeah, let's go on to our next car. Okay, here we've got one of my favorite cars as well. It's a Juku Death for 650k, or you can get it for free if you're like a returning player from like Xbox to PS4 or something. I also made a video on this car like 8 or 9 months back, and it got like 2.5k views, so I'm like really thankful of that, guys. Thank you so much. Yeah, this car it's really good as well. It's definitely one of my favorite cars. It's just overall it's very good. Its speed is good. It's because it's armored, like it's not gonna have like amazing top speed. It's a muscle car, so I can do that jumping thing like the Gauntlet Hellfire as well. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this car as well. There's not many customization options to this car as well. It's just there's only like a few. I'm not too sure why. Like you can't put a spoiler, you can't change the number plate, and yeah, just like a few things like that. So yeah, and you can crash into cars like this, and your car will just get barely even damaged. It's just the civilian's car that's gonna get mostly damaged. Your car will be just fine. And yeah, let's see how many rockets and bullets this car can take. Okay, so let's test out the windows first. I don't think it's even got a front window here. So the front window is for the driver's seat, and the passenger seat has got a very tiny window that you can like barely even shoot through. I don't think this car has got like bulletproof windows. I'm not too sure. So yeah, just like you see, it just shoots through. So I'm not too sure. Let's shoot a homing launcher and see how many rockets could take. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Alright, now it's gonna blow up. And 4. That is actually very good for a car that's just 650k. Like 4 rockets is for this car is like very good, and it's definitely a very good car. So I definitely suggest buying this. And yeah, that's pretty much it for all of the cars. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed watching this video. I would appreciate if you could like and subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.